In this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go! Cowboy 80.
First play is to the air. Gets it through the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds a man, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cleveland.
Ready? Tackle 80.
Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down at the line.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Looking to throw here. This is going to fall incomplete. He made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Tackle 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have a small gain up to about the 32. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19. Hurt. Jack, hurt. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Seven Pirates.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Emeka Egbuka. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He's been 25 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's a gain of 25 yards. And the Browns
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10 from the 32. He's dropping back to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but they've got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just enough throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here we go. Cut.
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Throwing now off the play action. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. For the extra point, here's Smith.
the kicker on for the extra point.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19, right. 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to throw it again.
36-yard line.
This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
18-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70. Jack Panther. Dragon 60. 6. Come on. Big play. Big play. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They are throwing it again. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lower the deficit to single possession. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Rolling left, buying some time. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Look at that power, deep left side. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. We've set it downs from 37. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 18 guard. 79. Go.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down pass play coming. Completed to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter. And the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Be ready. Touchdown. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Check.
Running it after the penalty. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's trying to go deep again. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
For the extra point, here's Smith. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got a Mecca and Buka. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. All 80. Next.
Here's the one back on the handoff. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Tag! Look at 19! Ready!
Throwing now on 1st down. He puts some juice on a deep throw. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? He sends it through. M26 has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Cougar 19.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come 19, come 19. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
That's good.
They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To throw here on 1st down. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations of the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field. We know before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther Warriors.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. He dodged the tackle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's the Browns' 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down, play action. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. 3 inside the 30. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a second quarter lead. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First down 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready,
Now come out throwing. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
ready. 70 Lions. 13 Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pass cut by Brooks. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
A gain of a yard.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Move it, my kid.
First down,
10
Cleveland.
through 11. Let's go.
He's going to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
He's going to throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready, ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hawks 70, Hawks 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! Cougar 19! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats!
Now looking to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. Mustang, 70 Lion. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Mecca Buka, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Shot. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's completed right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready? I'm in. 60 each.
Sticking to the air here. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC.
When a team spends a premium pick on the DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers.
They go play action on 1st down. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get more points to end a lopsided 1st half.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Point after good from Smith. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And he's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Seven Pirates. Chap 60.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Third down run with Brooks. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70
They'll work against the blitz. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Come on. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
60 Eagles, 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles. 70 Rangers.
They'll throw it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. A very short kick here from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Massive hits. The ball's out. Oh, but I believe he was able to get it back. Nearly a costly special teams error, but they're able to hang on to the football. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working on first down. Look for check down. Here's Brooks. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Connects on the crosser. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Ready.
On the red zone now. His shot to the end zone is incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
19 Lion. Here we go. Sack. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. 19 tight. 79 Bronco. Warrior 70.
They are throwing it again. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
It's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And once again, they can't connect. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Grant Delpit on the coverage.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the lead to 21.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, if he gets to pad his stats a little bit, with a high percentage make.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Going back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Let's go now.
Cassie now on 2nd and 10. He's going to push. They connect on the deep shot. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skips down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down, Broncos.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns continue piling on to this lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 60.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
19 Lions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made left side by Luka. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Looking inside the red zone. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready up.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set up. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. Still lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's
19
4th
tight.
down.
19 tight. Come 19. Come 19. Go street. Set up.
4th down. Pass coming. Brings it in. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2...
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
And I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Seahawks, 37.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
38-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Browns football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, is exactly how you get it done. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
That's grabbed at the 10. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Dragon 60.
They're going play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football and just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That's caught. He found some space. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Pass play on 1st and 10. That one connects. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up while you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They'll try and bump it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this up.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns stretch the lead to 23. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He lost the football. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Lions.
now, pressure coming. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Another throw here on second down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Throwing from the gun. Headed out right. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. Breaks through and breaks away. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. We've set it down from 37.
Come on.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
18 right, 19 target.
They're going to try and throw it here. Sends this to the end zone. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Browns continue adding to an insurmountable lead. The extra point, here's Smith. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That one splits the uprights. The Browns continue adding on to that lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Panther 11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And they pick him off again! Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20.
20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set up, go.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. He goes to the hurry up here.
The 43-yard line.
Going to the ground. Brooks has it knocked loose. And this is going to be Browns football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
On first down, they'll run. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60. Ready?
Back to the well again. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
On the jump.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
They give it to him again. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Viking 18.
Another carry for it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Ready?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready?
Line up the design keeper.